moment. We have been waiting for this night for nearly 2 years.
It is a beautiful sight to see all of you sitting here together.
To be here with everybody tonight is very much a realization of a dream for our community and our federation.
It's truly one of the proudest moments of my professional life that Minneapolis Jewish Federation, which is in the business of building community, has built a strong, wonderful community right here in this room. So, mazel tov to all of you.
The opening event was really spectacular. It's just fantastic venue and took advantage of the great weather in Jerusalem.
As we journey together across the country over the next week, we will be commemorating days of our past, celebrating days of our future, celebrating the 75th anniversary of Israel.
This is my first trip to Israel and just a lot of wonderful first impressions.
It's so wonderful to be here. My husband and I are here together enjoying this fantastic experience, and I won't cry.
The yeshiva in the Jewish Quarter in the Old City, it was just happened to be this moment when the kids were on recess, and there was a reading about one day we'll come back and we'll hear the kids playing. And so then they just came out of recess, and the boys are bouncing balls just like they do in the United States, and running around and through us and around us. And at some point, one of the boys said, "Excuse me, we're trying to play our game. Can you move?" And it was just perfect because we're in their space, and I appreciated the ask. I really appreciated praying at the wall with people in my community, and especially when Kazan Dolkin just showed up out of nowhere. Hadn't seen her yet.
I love seeing as all these cultures coming together in such a small place. It just feels like the center of the universe. It's always moving to go there, seeing people having spiritual experiences.
It hit me that the last time that I was at the Kotel was a year after we got married, and I didn't have any children. And now we're here 5-6 years later, and I have two beautiful daughters, Rena and Romy. And to remember being at the Kotel, praying for a family, and then now to have those prayers answered, it was just, I was overcome with emotion.
For the first time in Israel, this is, so far everything I've hoped it would be. It's you've seen all the pictures of the old city and the wall and all of the parts of Jerusalem, but then to actually experience it is really all this come to life has been phenomenal so far.
We are packing boxes for Ha'amuta Lekidum HaChinuch B'Tel Aviv V'Yafo, the Jaffa Institute, and we are packing food items for Holocaust survivors who are apparently quite in need in Israel.
We get so caught up in the day-to-day of our lives and thinking about our lives in America that pausing for a moment to remember and have a direct connection and influence to survivors and help them in their lives today, I think, so often it's thought of as something that terrible happened in the past that we should remember, and not something that we should necessarily have an active role in the future. And this is a really nice, poignant reminder that we still have the opportunity to support the survivors into the future as they're still a part of our lives.
We must be grateful for the fact that we are here in this forest, in this sacred place, endowed with the blessing of remembrance. We must reclaim the Holocaust as a uniquely Jewish event in human history, without parallel and without qualification. An event that must never be contextualized, minimized, or appropriated. And we must remember.
You know, you can have a great Israel experience just on your own, traveling with your family or exploring with on a tour with people from around the United States. But to come as a Minneapolis community, to build those relationships and then to see how they continue to grow when we return is priceless.
I just rappelled like 15 meters, whatever that is in feet, down Ramon Crater. It was amazing. That is the hardest part, is sort of convincing yourself that it's okay. Like you're harnessed, the ropes are there, she's got you, and you just have to trust that everything is going to be okay. And that is the most difficult part when you're just leaning over the edge into nothing. Floating in the Dead Sea, you know, I'd heard the stories. You just lean back and it carries you around, and it did.
I know, coming to Israel is incredible. I think the place is so alive, and I don't think you realize that. And it's green and it's beautiful, and it's, I don't know, it's like coming home.
and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Shai Safari.
Welcome to Israel, ברוכים הבאים לישראל, וברוכים הבאים לעיר רחובות.
Welcome everyone to the gala event of the Rehovot Minneapolis Partnership. We are thrilled to have you here with us for this special event, which is supported by the Minneapolis Jewish Federation Israel Center, the Rehovot Municipality, and the Jewish Agency for Israel. This evening, we have some special guests, and we will also be showcasing some of the talent that the city possesses. We are thrilled to have you here with us for this special event.
We all hear about Startup Nation and how amazing Israel is and innovation and creativity, etc. I think what you don't see is that same quality of professional capability on both sides of the ocean in the Jewish world. And it sounds corny, but this is people to people, and it's to try to break down barriers so that there are actual relationships between real people and not just Instagram feeds and highlights from a newspaper, etc. And to try to create channels and ways to do that through culture, through education, through the youth, through college students, through book clubs, whatever it may be.
We are having an awesome, awesome time. It's been so fantastic.
Shabbat Shalom, Minneapolis. It's an honor to present the ambassador, the Honorable Thomas Knights.
My first, second, and third priority as being the ambassador of Israel was directed to me by President Biden. He said, we have an unbreakable bond between the United States and Israel. Your job is to make sure it doesn't break.
One of the most special things is we've met so many people from Minneapolis that we didn't know before, and you think you know everybody. That's not the case, and people of all ages, and we've already made some really nice friends.
I feel really lucky and really fortunate to be part of this.
We should be doing this more often. It's a great investment, and there's going to be so many positive things that come out of it.
Even though Minnesota might be where we live and we have a strong tie to that, you can also tell that there is a sense of that we're coming home and we're together. And that's exactly what coming home to Israel is all about.